What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. We're going to try this again. So I leave for SEMA within the next few hours here. We just got the bumper back from paint for the second time. Luckily, I have a buddy who is an absolute rock star with painting, and he has this like crazy primer and paint combo that we're able to get this thing done in a super short amount of time. So now we're gonna try to reinstall it and be as careful as possible. And again, this is all with OEM parts, so that way it is 100% the right way to do things. So all of these parts are from Lasco Auto Parts. You've heard me mention them in the last video, but this is the true how to do this video, right? We're gonna go through all the steps, taking off the bumper, putting this on, what parts are necessary. All of that's gonna be in the description below. So again, Lasco Auto Parts, all of these OEM part numbers, they sell genuine Ford parts, so you never have to worry. Super fast shipping, and also we have a discount code, so use that down in the description below. It'll be LASCO5. So click the link, use that to buy your parts, use the promo code, and yeah, I think you guys are gonna be very, very happy if you're looking for any genuine Ford auto parts. Here is the GT500 bumper, so you can see we have it all again, ebony black. You'll also notice that I did not lay it out in front of the car. I already have the car pulled in. I wasn't gonna make that mistake again. And we have the bumper actually on a moving blanket, so it's extra protected. The big step here, well, first of all, this is an OEM bumper, right? Part number is gonna be in the description. The big step here is going to be assembling pieces onto the bumper. I have OEM fog lights. I have the side markers. Those are gonna be mine from my other bumper, so my Dynamics. We have the GT500 upper grille that usually has the snake. We have a badge to cover that because I'm not a GT500. We have the lower grille, and I think then we have the brackets and support. And then from there, it should all mount up, and then we have the lip to install. So that is going to happen off the car. I'm gonna first assemble the bumper, and let me walk you guys through those steps. I have a GT500 lower grille. I just unboxed it. Pretty simple. You just go in from the bottom and then push it in on top, and I'm gonna assume this stuff's kind of popping in into the tabs here, just like so. So build up pressure, kind of force it in there, or don't force it in there. You just want to pop it in just like so. Good, satisfying pop, so that's a good sign. There we go. I think lower grille is now installed. So now we have the OEM GT500 grille, but you'll notice I did take off the snake. So that came off with adhesive. Now this one is from Coyote Bad Shop. This is just all black, the Howling Coyote. I think this thing was like 40 bucks and it's all metal. And what we did was on the back side, drilled 2 new holes and we bolted it through. So this all comes with the badge for 40 bucks. Now we have it there. The only thing is, of course, it doesn't cover the snake fully. And that's to be expected when you're using the OEM GT500 grille. But I figured this is at least a lot better than being a fake snake. And that snake is super bright and silver, so that would have definitely stood out, and I don't want to have the fake snake thing going on. So we just got this to cover it up. I believe it's similar to what we had before, where we're gonna line up the posts and have it go through to snap all into place. You can see the tabs here. You just wanna make sure they come through. And clip around, looks like that one is. Yep, looks like it's all snapped in there. Next step is going to be the fog lights, so just unboxing these. I did already pull the bulb on one of them. This one has the bulb in there still. These go in there and then you screw it on from the back, or have these little push pins from the back, it looks like, or from the front maybe. I'll have to show you guys what that looks like, but the big thing here is I have LED bulbs. So these come in halogen, which is very standard. So I have aftermarket LEDs that I got that'll be in here for SEMA, and I got those on Amazon, so I'll link those down in the description below. Also, there is a wiring harness because this is a different plug than my fog lights that I had on the car. I'll also have the link to that down in the description below. That is also through another company called Starkey. You can do that yourself. You can start to splice in wires, but I just got the harness to make it all super easy and plug and play. This is the OEM fog light, but I have the LED from Amazon. I just went with like cool white for now. I'm sure we'll get custom fog lights later, but these just push right in, right? So these are push pins. You can see the barb here. You just want to line them up. There's 2 on top, 1 on the bottom, and you just push it through and install it. So I'll show you what that looks like. Here we go, pushing it in. Nice firm pressure, and there she goes. Now it's all nice and installed, and we have that LED in there. So right now what you're looking at is the underside where we have the valance installed, and you can see that is all along here, which this is like the 10 through 12 GT500. The thing is you will need to put hardware in a few of these spots which have J-clips. So you will need some hardware there, but if you're already coming off of another Mustang with that, without a carbon lip and things like that, you should have that hardware. If not, just go buy some speed clips or J-clips, because those will come in like a pack of 50 or 100, and it comes with the male and female, and those will work across all parts of your car, and good to have anyways. But you should have most of this hardware if you are pulling off your OEM front bumper. The next step is going to be putting on the 1314 style 3-piece front lip. So we'll add that onto here. It's just an addition. And then from there, I'll show you guys what that looks like. So you're going to notice it's dark out now. Well, it's getting dark. You can see we just got sunset happening over there. But we did get on the 3-piece GT500 lip. So obviously the bumper is upside down right now. Being very careful of that paint edge. We have the fog lights, upper grille, lower grille, and the lip. Now we need to take off our front bumper that's currently on the car and change over the brackets and the radiator support. I mean, the bumper makes sense, right? You got fog lights, you have side markers or the running lights, you have your front lip. That all makes sense. Now it's going to be the brackets that actually line up, because they are different on the 13 and 14 GT500. Well, actually across the 10 through 14 cars, you're gonna need the GT500 brackets. These little push pins you gotta pull up. There's a few bolts on the top line of the bumper. Then you have the bracket that comes off of here. And then you also have the little fender liner bolt. I think it's like a 7 mil. And then underneath, it depends if you have that splash guard or not. I don't, because I have this fitted racing splitter, which goes all the way back in my car. But if you have the splash guard, you're gonna remove that as well. But other than that, we're gonna peel the bumper off and unplug some things, replug in some harnesses, change over some brackets, and I'll take you guys through that steps. The biggest thing here is you don't want to let this hang by the side markers, so we're going to need to take those out as well. Now if that's unplugged, thing to note too is the crash absorber, the big piece of foam that goes right here. Mine's actually stuck inside my bumper currently. That's going to also change, because that's different on the GT500 from the GT, just the standard bumper. I'm going to go ahead and install this, which is just that wiring harness adapter for the 05 to 14, as you can see with the GTCS fog lamp, which I have there. We're gonna make that fit for the GT500 fog light. Next, we're gonna be putting on the new shock absorber. So this is the OEM one. It's always good to have, also prevents bumper sag because it fills in a middle spot over there. It looks like I may have forgotten a key piece to this, but I've seen other people not have to run this. I'm gonna run through all my boxes and part numbers I have here, but I think we forgot the left and right support on the upper part. So I have the center piece here, but I don't have the left and right. So I have seen a video, I just saw one on YouTube actually, where someone didn't run that for a bit. So I might have to come back to that and get that part. Big thing is I'm leaving in a few hours to SEMA, so it just needs to get on there, and I'm sure it'll make it. Maybe I even zip tie it or something for now, but just to get it there. I did see some people where they take their standard one and they just cut it from the GT. I don't really want to do that. I think I'd rather just run it this way, get there to SEMA, and handle it after, because at least we're gonna have this front bumper, which is the big surprise for you guys, because I was totally down and out, but I think we're gonna get there with this bumper. We'll come back to it, but I do have all of the parts now, or at least I know what parts I need, so we're just gonna run it the way it is. So I gotta start packing up clothes, start packing up all the tools as just in case, all my detailing stuff. Everything's gotta get ready, because by tomorrow we will be in Las Vegas and prepping for the big SEMA show. Now, I said that I had all of the parts. Well, this is what happens when you're working with cars. I am missing the upper radiator support. I put the shroud on there, the cover, and that helped a little bit, but we are missing the actual support to lift it up and just make sure that body panel fitment's all good. But this will get us there, I believe. I'm gonna go actually take it on a test drive. I'm gonna zip tie the fog light harness because it's a little long. I'm gonna go take it on a test drive and see and make sure at freeway speeds there's no flapping or any craziness going on before tomorrow morning whenever we leave out, which is definitely gonna happen within a few hours. So I'm trying to pack, sleep, leave out. Got done with the high-speed test run just to make sure that this thing didn't fly off, and we are good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead, give it the badge, a stamp of approval, and say that we are ready to drive out to SEMA, drive out to Las Vegas. Now what I need to do is clean up the garage. I need to pack up some tools as just in case, and yeah, start to pack some clothes and get some sleep, because tomorrow morning, bright and early, we're hitting the road. big old drive to SEMA. I wish I got that upper support bracket, but it looks like we're gonna be able to make it to SEMA, which was the biggest goal of all. We can always come back, fix that later, but at least we got that done, and we are gonna be running the GT500 bumper at SEMA, which is something I'm super stoked about. And yeah, can't wait to get there. I just gotta start cleaning up, packing up, and I can feel the stress looming. Hey there, you guys. So I just wanted to record this video, just doing a screen share of the two parts that I missed. So these are the two brackets, and you're gonna notice these are the part numbers. Again, I'll have these in the description down below, but you're gonna see that this shows, you know, right, and this shows left. So this is the Lasco Auto Parts website, and you can see the price here. Obviously, this does not fit my 2021 Bronco, but I put in 2013 Ford Mustang GT500 and it fits. So that's how I verified this. But if you wanted to add these two to your cart, like me, what I'm about to do right now is then when I go to check out, I have the two brackets. We're gonna go ahead and proceed to check out. And we're gonna be putting in our promo code, which is Lasco5. Apply that, take 5% off, which right there took off $4. Hey, it's 5%. Takes off a little bit there. So then what you can do, obviously, is fill out your information, continue to payment, make the payment, and bam, you're gonna have auto parts, you know, genuine OEM Ford auto parts shipped straight to your door. Don't have to worry about them. This is top quality stuff. And these are the two brackets I'm missing. So I'm gonna be ordering these right after this video, and I don't wanna give you all my information. And then from there, I should be able to fully install the GT500 bumper. So that is going to wrap up this video, and I'll catch you guys over at SEMA.